Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Dr. Kole-James, pharmacist and founder of Fun on the Farm. Last day of week 2. We are celebrating the wins. Thank you for joining me this evening. I am so happy to be here with you. We are streaming live to my Facebook page, Fun on the Farm, and my YouTube channel, Dr. Kole-James. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for immediate updates. It's time to celebrate the wins. We made it to the end of week 2. I'm so happy that you guys are here with me. Please put your name and email in the link below the video so you can download the study guide and follow along with us as we embark on this journey for mastering positive change in our health, our self, and our relationships. It's time to celebrate the wins. We had such good information this week. If you did not grow from this week, you might be dead. This week was fire. We began this week talking about 2 must-read books, The Charge by Brendon Burchard and Mindset by Carol Dweck. And we discussed how having a growth mindset is so important in every area of our life and how we can work at growing in different areas in our life, from maybe a fixed mindset to more of having a growth mindset. And a growth mindset is our abilities will be cultivated through effort. What we believe is how we lead our life. If you believe that you will grow, work hard through effort and you will grow. Let's see who's joined us this evening. What's going on? Hey, Kashan. Hey, Chi. How you doing? Hey, Amani. Hey, Brother Chu. Thanks, fam. I appreciate you guys being with me here each and every day. It's time to celebrate the wins. And what I mean by celebrating the wins are we worked really hard this week. I'm sure you worked hard in your various professions, and sometimes we don't give ourselves the credit that we deserve. We deserve to feel good about ourselves. We deserve to feel good about what we accomplish. You got to pat yourself on the back. That's why it's so important at the end of every week to celebrate the wins. So, growth mindset. What we believe, we will achieve. And that's the key to having more of a growth mindset. If you believe in it, you can achieve it. And when you find yourself in a situation that you may be lacking, let's say a situation like your relationships or a situation as far as your health, and you have a negative thought, you have to question that negative thought. That's how you're able to have more of a growth mindset. You question the negative thoughts that you're having about yourself. Why do I feel this way about myself? Why do I feel that I'm not able to achieve this? And it's important to question those negative thoughts because the view that you have for yourself will allow you to lead your life. And what we talked about, what day was that? That was day 13, that you can generate confidence. You have to create the character that you want to be. So you're not going to get confidence wrapped up in a box. That's a present. That's a gift, right? Every emotion that you want to feel, you got to generate it. If you want to feel confident, what character or who is somebody that you admire, that you like their qualities? You see confident qualities in them, and that's how you want to be. Envision the character that you want to be and begin to live that way. That's all about confidence, right? Believing your ability to figure things out. Thank you guys for joining me. Let's see who has joined us. Hey, Emmanuel. Hey, Veronica. How you guys doing? Hey, Tasha. How's it going? I apologize if my stream is going in and out. I'm streaming from this software Wirecast. I'm gonna stop talking about how fly it is if it keeps freezing on me. It does allow me to add these lower thirds, which are really nice. And that's great. You know, it's all about technology, and where we can go. I just want my stream to go. So I'm going to keep it moving. So we talked about also that you can create the character that you want to be. And before you go into any environment, you got to plan for your interactions. And that will help you generate more confidence. And so visualizing these qualities of that person that we like, that person that we admire, in addition to verbalization, over time is key to mastery. And that's what this is all about, mastering positive change. We are at the end of week 2 for mastering positive change in ourselves. So verbalizing these qualities, right? Those are all about affirmations. Affirmations give us strength. Affirmations empower us. I showed you the affirmations that I review with my children in the morning, right? How powerful is that? Affirmations help to restructure the way we think so that nothing is impossible. You can't totally rely on your thoughts. Thoughts expressed as words go into actions. Affirmations strengthen us. And that's why it's important to have your affirmations. Do you have yours written down? I have mine. Make sure you're saying these affirmations. I know that in the morning is always a great time. That's what we talked about in week 12 about successful habits. Own your morning. How about you have your affirmations maybe on your wall as soon as you wake up, you visualize it, you verbalize it, plan your morning for yourself, and it helps you lead your day. My friends on the farm, if you check into technology first part of your morning, you will lose 20% of your day. You gotta reclaim your mornings. That's a success habit. I know I gave you many other success habits. Make sure you go over that video. If you missed that day, check me out on YouTube. I have all the videos on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get immediate updates. We have 2 more weeks to go. Make sure you put your name and your email in the link below this video and download the study guide so you can follow along. Success habits. Own your morning. Owning your morning gives you momentum. And that's what we want, right? We all want momentum so we can move the needle. Momentum requires discipline. And what breaks discipline? What inhibits our discipline? Distractions, technology. We all know it. We all have sat in the first thing in the morning. We sat watching People Are Awesome. I love that YouTube channel. And we just watch it and watch it and watch it. And we look at our time and realize 3 hours have passed. You're like, oh my God, what did I do with my day? Those are distractions. We got to minimize those distractions. And I'm not saying maybe one time we slip up, but day after day after day. The average adult loses 2.5 hours every day from distractions. We got to minimize those distractions if we want momentum. And I know we all want momentum. We have to own our morning. Success habit, own your morning. So how do we get rid of distractions, right? I gave you several tips on how to get rid of distractions. What is your life plan? If you know your life plan, you're more likely in the morning to follow that plan that you have for yourself, which gives you confidence because you know you're fulfilling your mission, right? This is the key to you living your best life. And it helps you project plan. Project planning is so important. I gave you an awesome acronym yesterday. These are my focus points. Make sure you check out my blog, Focus on the Farm. That's PHOCUS on my website, www.funonthefarm.com. Make sure you check that out. I got a great blog on there. So if you have not seen it, you are missing out. When you project plan, to minimize distractions, 3 letters, ACT. Activate, combat, terminate. Gotta get rid of those distractions. This is how we plan every project. You activate the project. That means you start. And the middle of the project is the combat, right? Because it takes time. That's why it's called combat. It's not going to be easy. Most things worth having is not going to be easy, especially the things that move you forward into living your best life, my friends on the farm. It's all about combat. And then at the end, it's terminate. And then, of course, the terminate is the celebration of the wins. And that's what we're doing today. Celebrating the wins from week 2. When you project plan, you got to activate, combat, terminate. So my last point from week 2 was all about drugs. Of course, that's my favorite topic. I'm a little biased, but drugs. And the drugs that we talked about were the mind-altering drugs. And I talked about 2 classes, adult stimulants and also nootropics. The adult stimulants were the methylphenidates, the amphetamines, and they're purported to increase focus, increase memory, increase concentration, and they do that by the norepinephrine and the dopamine. We covered all that. Make sure you check out that video. That was like my best video, my most viewed videos this week. I think I'm going to start talking about more drugs. I think I'm better at that. I got a lot more experience in that area. But we also talked about the nootropics, right? And those are purported to increase concentration and motivation as well. And my advice to you, my friends on the farm, is that every drug has an effect, a desired effect or side effect. And make sure you talk to your prescriber before starting any new medication. Before you start any new drug, any new supplement, anything that you're going to be taking on a daily basis, make sure you talk to your prescriber, because these drugs, they might have the effect that you are desiring and also effect that you're not desiring. And it might have an effect that interacts with your blood pressure medication, your diabetes medication, maybe your depression medication, your Parkinson's medication. These medications, these drugs are made in a lab. They have interactions. They're strong. You got to make sure you talk to your prescriber. And of course, you can always schedule your RX Power Hour with me, which is a comprehensive review of all your medications. We check for drug interactions, create a personal medication record for you, and also a medication-related action plan that'll help you reach your health goals. And that's what my mission is. And that's why I've been here every single evening in the month of September at 9:30. My mission is to empower you to improve your health through lifestyle changes and medication management. My fundamental belief is that the best patient is an informed and educated patient. And this is what I call patient empowerment. We need to become more empowered patients. And that is the reason that we go through these topics. That is the reason that I'm here with you every single evening in the month of September at 9:30, my friends on the farm, for free. What win are you celebrating this week? You deserve to feel better. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to feel like you have accomplished something. What are you celebrating today or whenever your week is over? You got to celebrate the wins. And 2 ways to make sure that you celebrate the wins. Got to have it on your calendar. It has to be on my calendar every week for the rest of the year. I have celebrate the wins because I know I'm going to do something that I can celebrate. If you put it on there, you got to do something to celebrate, right? So I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? I got to make sure I do something this week that's profound, something that just moves my needle a little further. I got to act, right? Activate, combat, terminate. I have to do something that moves my needle forward. That's why you can celebrate your wins each and every week. It has to be on your calendar. What are you going to celebrate? What did you win at this week? Another way to make sure that you celebrate the wins is to share it with your family. Your family has to know what were your wins. Did you just rock out on a presentation this week? Did you go to that network event and you met that person that you've been trying to meet to help you further your business goals? That's a win. You got to share those. You got to share those. My family and I, we do a Sunday reset where we're able to kind of reset, celebrate what was hard for us that week, celebrate what we were awesome at, celebrate what we were great at, and then allows us to move forward. The more you're able to celebrate, the more likely you are to take on harder and more complicated tasks that help you reach your goals further and faster, my friends on the farm. It is so important to do that. Make sure you're celebrating the wins. Let's take some questions. Okay. Let's see, my friends on the farm. Let's take some questions. Okay. I hope I'm streaming to my Facebook page. Okay, question is, what are my projects? Good question. Thank you for that question, Lashif. Thank you for that question. So that was yesterday. We talked about project planning. So I shared one of my projects with helping my child tie their shoe. That's actually a real project right now. That's what we are working at. We are in the comeback stage. I think I'm going to be in this stage another month. So I have another project as well. I'm actually creating a course for Mastering Positive Change course to follow this 30-day challenge that we've been doing so far. And I'm using the information from this course, from this 30-day challenge, to help me with the course. And I've been writing this course for about a year now, and what people are more interested, like the feedback that I've been getting from you guys, are helping me tailor more information or less information in the different modules that I've been creating. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to let you know about that by the end of the month. Thank you for that question. I appreciate that. Let's see what other questions that we have. Mastering your mornings. Yes, mastering your mornings are so important. And if you can't get, so Tasha asked a question. She has just kids. She has a husband. How can she master her mornings more effectively? So that's a complicated situation, because sometimes we just jump up, our alarm goes off, the kids are already up. Sometimes we got to get them to school. So if you did not take time to plan your day first thing in the morning, maybe 20 minutes or 2 hours into the day, you reflect on the rest of your day. So as long as you attempt in the mornings, where you have the majority part of the day left, to plan for moving your needle forward, plan your projects, plan like, what step do I have to do next? What's the next step? Then you're able to work towards that day. So if you can't get it done first thing in the morning, although I'm telling you to try, if you can't get it done first thing in the morning, when you have your next break, get it done. Get it done, because it's so important to plan our day before we just jump in. Otherwise, you're just reacting. We're reacting to other people's needs, other people's wants. If we start checking our email first thing in the morning, we're already doing what the email said. We're already reacting, responding to what the email said. What if that wasn't our plan? What if that wasn't the most important thing that we wanted to do that day? Then before you know it, it's time to pick up the kids, or time to make dinner, or time to go to bed. And day after day after day, we begin to lose momentum, my friends on the farm. It's so important to own your morning. If you can't do it first thing in the morning, if you can't project plan, if you can't exercise first thing in the morning, get it done on your next break. But you got to do something for yourself each and every day. And yourself can be, if you're working on something for your family, it might not just be for you personally, but it might be something that you want to accomplish that involves other people. And that's why it's so important to begin first thing in the morning. Week 2, done. Tomorrow begins week 3. It's all about relationships. That's going to be spicy. Woo! See you tomorrow. Until then, self-love yourself. What is more important than you? Thank you.